You guys gonna bend the knee? The king's here. Yeah, it was the game plan. We stuck to the game plan. It was flatten them tires. I think people are not used to seeing me kick. And that first round, that's how it was. I wasn't even headhunting. I knew that the head would eventually come. But the plan from the beginning was to take his legs out. If you take his mobility, and then eventually the hands would come. I told you guys that he wouldn't go past 3 rounds, and I delivered once again. Every time I stopped somebody or I beat somebody, it was too soon. He didn't win the fight. Jesus! It was a perfect stoppage, man. I was hammering some. He started going limp. He wasn't getting up, and as you guys know, Dominic, he'll ground beat and he'll do certain things to get up, and the ref did his job. Yeah, but I talked to my mentor, Dave Zowan, especially after my shoulder surgery. I had that time off, and man, I love freedom. This is why you guys saw me at a lot of UFC events. Like, I enjoy that stuff. Since I was 11 years old, I probably have about 600 competitions of wrestling matches in my life. That's all I've ever done, man. Like, I don't have kids. I finally got a girl now. But it's been, it's I wanna step into that new chapter in my life. I've been extremely selfish, rightfully so, to obtain what I've obtained. Can I say it again, guys? Olympic champ, flyweight champ, and bantamweight champion in the world, and I defended my both titles. And man, I want to leave on top. I did it in wrestling, and I want to do it now in the sport of mixed martial arts. And I just don't see myself coming back, man. I want to remain king forever. You know, let all these other bantamweights kill each other. Let them have fun. If they're complaining that I'm picking fights and doing all that, I mean, look at my resume, man. They can say whatever the hell you guys want, but I've done everything. I've done everything, and I do feel like I should be part of Mount Rushmore when it comes to the combat sports. In combat sports, I do feel like I'm the greatest combat athlete of all time, what I've accomplished. In wrestling, I wasn't the greatest wrestler, Olympic champ, but I wasn't the greatest to say, hey, he's the greatest wrestler of all time. I'm not the greatest fighter of all time, but when you mix my resume and what I've done, I do believe I'm on top of that mountain, and I do sincerely believe that I am the greatest combat athlete of all time, and I do want to leave on top.
Fight of the night was Ferguson and Gaethje. Performance of the nights were Gaethje and Francis. So that makes Gaethje 7 fights, 9 bonuses. That's pretty badass. Gate was 0, attendance was 0. I don't know, in my 20 years of doing this, maybe only the second or third time I've ever guaranteed you that the main event would be incredible. And, the fight was really good. I thought, I don't want to take anything away from Gaethje because he fought an incredible fight. But I thought Tony looked off tonight, thought he looked slow. And I would have to imagine that cutting weight twice in a month will affect you, So I don't know if that was it or what, but the guy isn't fucking human. He's got a chin like nothing. Nobody takes Gaethje's punches like that. Nobody I've seen since I've been watching, Gaethje fight can take punches like that. But this kid did, man. Tony Ferguson is, he's a special human being. I actually think the fight could have been stopped a little sooner, to be honest with you. Tony took a lot of damage tonight. Not only did he take a lot of damage, he took damage from a guy who fucking hits like a truck, a guy who punches very hard and usually knocks people unconscious when he hits them with those shots. So I think the stoppage was great, and I think it actually could have been stopped sooner. So Habib tweeted that he's ready to go this summer, so we'll get back home next week and figure out, what's next and get this fight together as soon as possible.
I feel like nothing changed. I love being in there. When it's over, it's back to normal life for me. I'm sore. My elbow's sore from blocking the kicks. My finger hurts from punching his tooth. But, man, I don't look that bad, huh? For fighting Tony Ferguson. He didn't hit me with one elbow. I was great tonight. That's all I can say. I don't go in there with any expectations. I had none. I thought he was going to be faster. I thought he'd be stronger. I thought he'd hit a lot harder. I always tell myself they're better than me. And, you know, it makes me push myself. Like I need to push myself to be the best that I can be, to perform at the best level. You know, feels damn good. Feels damn good to be recognized as almost the best ever. Or the best, not best ever, but the best in the world at this current time. Feels pretty good. And I can't wait to face the challenge, you know, that is Khabib. When they stopped it, I was really surprised. You know, once it starts, it's a blur for me. You know, I'm a competitor. I've been competing since I was 4 years old. I'm a show-off. You know, I know how many people were watching. I know how it makes me happy. I know how good I just made so many people feel. And that feels great. You know, just pure exhilaration. I know I just screaming. You know, I know all over, you know, not just in this country, but all over the world. I get messages from all over the world saying how, you know, they're my fans, whatever. But humans recognize effort. I give max effort every single time. And it feels good to share this feeling with as many people as I know I just did. Yeah. I can't think of myself as the champion because, you know, for one, I'm not. And for two, Khabib's still there. And so, again, I can't become complacent. I have to, it's always the first fight, you know. People think they're infallible. That's what will kill you in this sport. My lights can turn on. I'm human. I have a brain. As soon as you shake it, I will go to sleep. I almost did at the end of the second. But the good thing is I'm fighting humans. And so, you know, I just perform. I'm not sure, you know. I'm going to enjoy tonight. Go home to Safford, Arizona, enjoy my family. Enjoy my double bonus. It's 9 and 7. No one's f***ing with that. No, I want the biggest challenge in the world. That's Khabib Nurmagomedov. USA versus Dagestan. And then, you know, I'll